Another day in the books of Minnesota Vikings training camp, man. I'm going to tell you right now, today was definitely interesting, all right? And we're going to definitely get to that, all right? We kicked the day off with JJ McCarthy's press conference, and you got a lot of fans that were hyped about it, just about how intriguing he is, how intelligent he sounds at the podium, and I agree. You know, that was one thing that I said in the offseason when looking at all the other quarterbacks that were available, man. It was just something about how JJ carries himself, man, that made me attract to him a little more than the other ones. You feel me? And I mean, look, you can call it bias, whatever you want, because I am a Michigan Wolverine fan, but that's neither here nor there, man. At the end of the day, we still made the right decision, and I firmly stand on that, bruh. I'm standing on business. You hear me? Like, we made the right choice. Number 9 will be him eventually, but I'm going to tell you, if Sam Darnold got anything to say about it, man, the past 2 padded practices, boy, look here. He like, hold up 1 minute. Y'all talking crazy. He must be listening to the podcast. I don't know what's going on, but again, man, shout out JJ McCarthy, man. You know what I mean? Just being a stand-up dude, man, and going up there and saying what he wanted to say today, which was, what is he most eager to see on Saturday? And he said a vanilla defense, honestly. You know, going through playing against Brian Flores' defense throughout this training camp, it's a good thing. And I like how he shouted out Michigan's defensive coordinator as well and said that, look, that made him prepared for the NFL because, you know, Michigan's defense is like that. You feel me? Like, and I ain't just saying that because I'm a Michigan fan. It's obvious, right? Like, so he's always had to play against top defenses in practice. So this is just a transition to the NFL going against Brian Flores. This is great for him, man. He's playing against really, really good competition. So I like it, and he enjoys it too. And he understands the importance of that. So shout out to JJ McCarthy, man. I want to give a big shout out to our safeties, bro. Not just your boy Josh Matelis, who we call the Army Swiss knife on defense, right? But the boy Theo Jackson, man. I've been hearing word that this guy right here is a starter on every other team. And I don't know how Brian Flores is going to, you know, split this time up, but he's going to have to figure something out. Because if he's balling like that, you're going to have to make sure that he's on the field more times than none, right? And I'm not sure how that's going to look, but I'm excited to see how it's going to look because I trust Brian Flores and I believe he will put something together to make sure Theo Jackson is out there making plays in the real games like he is doing right now in training camp, man. Like they're saying, like, besides number 18, he is the best player on the Minnesota Vikings. That's what it's looking like at training camp, and I love to hear it, man. Shout out Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones and a couple other vets had vet days today. They didn't go out there. The coaches gave them the day off, so I had to at least make Aaron Jones the cover art athlete today, man. So that's why you see him on the thumbnail, so shout out to him, man. I'm super excited to see Aaron Jones and what he does throughout the season because I believe that our run game is definitely going to take another step than it was last year. That's a fact. And that's not saying much, but I do believe Aaron Jones is an elite player still to this day. Well, maybe not elite, but I will say he's good, bro. Like he's really good, really, really good. So I'm excited to see what he does, man. But we got a ton of footage that I'm going to be popping up through here. And I want to give a big shout out to our boy Dustin, man. If you're not following Dustin on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, man, right here, go follow him, man. He goes out to training camps and gets all of these great videos. So shout out to him because he gives us the opportunity to share these with the people that maybe not on X or Twitter or whatever. And I get to share them with you and react to them. So shout out to him. Shout out to TPP, Vikings fan page, man. All the pages, man. Shout out to the Vikings community in general, but particularly today, I want to give a big shout out to Dustin, man, for getting these videos, man. But one thing that I seen, man, you know what I'm saying, is your boy AJ Green, the way he jammed up Tristan Jackson on that line when they were doing one-on-ones and got that one-hand interception. Shout out to that man right there. You hear me? Like, that was a play, man. I had to troll SK because, you know, Tristan Jackson, that's SK's boy. You hear me? So I had to go at him and say, hey, well, your boy got put in a body bag. You hear me? But man, what a great play, man. It feels good watching it too, where you can see all the DBs on the sideline getting amped up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's great to watch, man. The team is definitely clicking right now, man. We looking good, man. Even though there are some things we're going to talk about the quarterbacks, you feel me? It's still looking good. Now, speaking of the quarterbacks, let's just get into that now. All right. JJ McCarthy, the word is he struggled again today. And that's fine, right? That's not a knock on him. He's a rookie. We expect this. And if you don't expect this, you need to come back down to earth. Like, even though we hype him up and we're ready. We're excited to see him play. He's going to have bad days. You want to know what matters though? It's about how he comes back tomorrow and bounces back, because that's the importance. It's like when you get knocked down, how are you able to get up, and do you even get up? Because you got some guys that get knocked down and they can't even get up, right? But I believe and I know JJ will, because he already showed us he can do it. Have a bad day, bounce back the next day. He had a bad day today, and today's day wasn't as bad as the last one where he had to bounce back on, where he had a bad day on a Friday and bounced back on a Saturday. Today wasn't as bad, but there was still, you could still tell he was a rookie today. Let's just put it like that, all right? To where a lot of the other practices, it seemed like he was the guy, like he was outperforming Sam Darnold, and it didn't look like he was a rookie. Like he was reading everything right, making quick decisions, doing everything how he's supposed to, where today it's like, okay, there we go. I see the rookie in him still. But yet that doesn't take away from his game and where he's going to end up and how he's going to affect and impact this team, bro. Because I still believe he will be QB1 sooner than later, man. I don't see a whole year sitting out. But if Sam Darnold has anything to say about it, I'm going to tell you, the last two padded practices, bro, like, hey, boy, number 14, he must be listening or something. Like, he like, RAP talking crazy. He got his little crew in there in the chat. They talking crazy, man. Let me show y'all something, right? And this is the thing, man. With all these video clips I'm posting up, man, but hey, Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, they look like that chemistry is definitely starting to connect. You know what I mean? It's definitely starting to connect. I'm going to keep it real with you. It is. And I'm happy as a Vikings fan to be able to say that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. As a Vikings fan, I'm happy to be able to say that, because I want to see Sam Darnold ball out. I wouldn't want anything else. Like, if he goes out there and balls out and we're winning, let's get it. I want to win. The goal is to win a Super Bowl regardless of who the quarterback is. It's not like I would say, hey, I don't want to win a Super Bowl as a Vikings fan if Sam Darnold's the quarterback. That's not the case, right? So, hey, but Sam Darnold doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing, man. Will Raggett said JJ McCarthy's first pass in the red zone on 7-on-7 was picked off by Bobby McCain. Now, you can look at that as, hey, another notch on JJ McCarthy just having a bad day today. Or you could say, dang, Bobby McCain already making plays. You know what I mean? Like Bobby McCain, shout out Bobby McCain, man. Shout out Bobby McCain. Great pickup, man. So we like that. We like that, man. We like to see it. I've just seen a ton of stuff with JJ and Sam Darnold going back and forth, but I have seen some stuff today, just JJ just not competing as much as he was, and he hasn't been running with the ones, and Sam Darnold's been taking the full load now with the ones. So there is definitely a sign there that Sam Darnold's going to be QB1, or at least has that in the bag right now. But another thing you can think about too is we know that in Saturday's game, JJ McCarthy's obviously going to be playing with the 2s and the 3s. So you want to make sure you're getting the practice throughout the week, because it's pretty much game preparation right now. I mean, it's training camp, but it's game preparation for the guys that are fighting to make a roster spot. So you want him to get chemistry with the guys that he's actually going to be playing with on Saturday. So you can look at it like that too. Take it however you want. You know, another DB making plays is from the Purple Persuasion is Josh Matelis. He picked off Nick Mullins, which we're not surprised, right? Like Nick Mullins, shout out Nick Mullins, man. Shout out Nick Mullins. He's out there. He's a body for us. He working out the DBs, man, and getting their pick game up. You know what I'm saying? So it's straight, man. And Dustin right here said it, man. He said, I think it's safe to say JJ McCarthy has struggled today. Not as bad as Friday, but it's normal to have a bad day. So I totally agree with that, man. Again, man, I agree with that. It's like one of those things. A struggle, it's fine, man. Struggle. Get it out the way now. During these times, let's see how you bounce back on Saturday. Look here, man. Football is here, man. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, but I'm telling you the truth. It's here. Vikings football is here. Like, in a couple days, we get to see JJ McCarthy go out there and ball out. And that's when we'll have the conversation afterwards, and we can really talk about how does he look during game speed, because I'm more excited than probably anybody to see that, so that I can either talk ish or keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? So it's either one or two things gonna happen, man. Y'all know how RAP riding for 9. So if he looks like straight dog doodle out there, then you know I'm gonna be sitting back with my shades on during the live, like, man, God, come on, man. Come on, JJ. But I doubt it's gonna happen, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about today's practice, man. If you got any tidbits, nuggets, anything that you seen that I might have missed, man, drop it in the comments. Let's get together and talk about some Vikings football down there. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.